and Stapleton. Cut.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Oh, I'm Jax.
I'm Stapleton.
It's that kind of week.
It's been an interesting one, hasn't it?
What the heck?
Oh my God, we've had some crazy minutes in this week.
So, the week, like, how was your work week?
My work week was good. I had to go to the orthodontist and get my braces tightened up. You know what? Next month, April, will be 1 full year, which means I only have 6 more months to have these things. But guess what? I got back, and if you guys watched the birthday edition, got the rubber bands back.
Something just spit out on the computer.
Your catch, ding!
Oh God, the rubber bands are back.
Oh, which means I've been sending pictures to you when I go and eat.
Yes, and I feel sorry for anybody that lives in ICT. If there are sugar packs that are sitting at your table, I recommend them sending you something new. You never know
where I've been.
But if it's a Mexican restaurant, the chances are really high she's been there.
Probably, yes. I haven't done the sugar pack since that day, so I've been good.
I'm hoping that you learned some lessons. Throw the sugar pack away, fucker. God.
The sugar packs.
So yeah, it was a busy week, busy work week for sure. It never stops where I'm at, which I totally love because multitasking and busyness makes your day go by fast. Sometimes there's not enough time in the day for work.
No.
You know how people just like want to speed it up and say, oh, this day, it can't go any slower. It feels 2 days long.
Yeah, and you need 2 more hours so you can still
stay
busy.
I would really truly like to have. I'm not asking for more hours, but man, oof.
I know. What was it, a couple weeks?
Hours.
You asked how my week was, and I was like, it's so slow. And now I'm like, oh my God. Oh, I said it was calm before the storm, and it's starting to storm. So, which is good. I would rather be busy than dead, but
makes it go by real
man
fast. But our weather yesterday was hell.
Oh my God. The wind, I have never felt that much craziness with the wind. I mean, it was like, we had fires all over. Mm-hmm. There was fires in the middle of like medians.
Oh?
Yeah. Our producer sent me some pictures of fires on that, and it was bad. It was really bad. I was driving, and all of a sudden I went, yeah.
I worked from home yesterday.
Worked from home, so yeah, it was bad. And then we had some technical difficulties because we were going to throw out something yesterday. It was a really what the fuck Friday.
It was Friday. It wasn't good. Listen, I had my parents. My parents told me that they were. I get this text
from your parents. They know how to text.
Kansas Casino.
Oh.
I'm like, oh my God.
Did they go gamble?
The cats are loose.
They went to the casino?
Yeah, they're cool cats. They like to get out and they like to like surprise me like after they do it instead of like that they're going to do it because sometimes it worries me. But I got a little worried later because I didn't hear from them and I'm like, I wonder
they were
if they're
getting liquored
home.
up and going to the penthouse.
Oh my God. No, they were playing the probably penny slots. I don't know. But I'm so glad that they love to venture out. So I love the fact that they get out, but it was so windy and gross out. So my mom, she ended up texting me, I don't know, when they got home.
We were talking and you said, oh my God, she's calling again. And you had to get off the phone. And yeah, but you had just got off the phone with her.
Yeah.
I think she was missing you.
That always happens. Listen, time is limited. Well, no, she had texted me like at 1 and said that they got home, and I'm like, cool, okay.
So,
and she brought up the weather. and she's like that her and Dad were talking about that this kind of weather yesterday was like when they were growing up and they had dust storms in Kansas.
That was a thing, like
it was a huge thing.
They always said, so are we going back in time? Like, is everything coming back?
It kind of looked like it yesterday. I kind of know because she said that my grandma would clean the house and then they'd get a dust storm and it was just like
a mess again.
It was just crazy. But a lot of people were posting yesterday about it being back from those days of the dust storm.
I didn't really get on social media yesterday. I did a lot of sleeping when I got home.
Yeah.
So our producer had a hard time with our what the fuck video that was supposed to go out, and I guess the power kept surging and the modem was doing something crazy, so we'll get it out next week, I think is what we're thinking.
Yeah, we have that. It is a pretty cool segment. We were hoping that it would roll out this last Friday, but hey, it'll roll out next Friday. Thereafter, it'll probably be once a month. We will most likely have it on Fridays. It's like a Friday bonus. It's a bonus Friday. Sometimes you just kind of have one of those days of what the fuck.
Yeah, I felt so bad for her because she was stressing. But I was like, dude, we got cool people. They understand, and we're not professionals. We're still just trying to wing it.
We are. But we also don't like to break promises.
No, we don't.
And all of that. So that's why we are pulling it back and doing it next Friday.
Next Friday. We're going to throw it out there.
Friday. But on for another good podcast, hopefully. Looks like some of you truly enjoyed or have been enjoying our podcast, which it makes me very excited.
It was so cool the other day. It was Thursday, I think it was. A gentleman I work with walked up and he was just talking and he goes, yeah, Sherry, she's 3 sheets to crazy. Or weird. 3 sheets to weird. And I was like, he must have watched the podcast. I was like, but to me it was a compliment. And he's like, you just gotta, it's just Sherry. And
do you think
fuck, I'm just saying my name all out there.
That's okay.
That's all right.
But I think your definite people that you work with.
They've been cool. So cool.
Oh, 100%.
Oh my God.
But they know. And they also know that you don't wear underwear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yep. Yeah.
And they also know you're fucking crazy.
But in the line of work I'm in, you have to be a little cuckoo because it gets crazy. So
I don't think you guys have to be cuckoo.
You gotta have
I think y'all have
ADHD.
a great sense of humor and a lot of I think they're just more open to hearing just life.
Yeah.
Because that's just the way it is. It's not always uptight, people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have a lot of fun there. A lot of fun. Yeah. And it gets stressful, but I mean, you gotta make it through. I mean, I love what I do. I love who I'm doing it with. And this podcast has been so cool because it's just given me this whole other outlook of life. I always hit my earbuds when I use my hands. And just it's fun to go into work and people like, hey, I watched it or listened to it and you're freaking crazy. And I'm like, I love that I'm crazy. I love that you love me.
You're like, thanks for the compliment.
Yeah. So it's super
crazy.
Cool. It kind of boosts my confidence too. I feel good about myself. I feel like we're really making some people's days better. They're listening to us and they're laughing. I don't know. It's just
I agree.
Super, super cool.
But I also think people are looking at us like, man, they're fucking disgusting.
Cuckoo.
They're fucking disgusting. No, I'm just kidding. She always calls this raunchy. I call it just unfiltered because that's what it is. It's unfiltered, and we have unfiltered conversations and things that have happened in our life. So there you have it.
Yep. Raunchy.
God, I don't know. It's kind of raunchy links to butthole that I don't like.
Oh.
I don't like those
You don't like
words.
the word raunchy?
And I like
Butthole. Butthole.
It sounds dirty.
It is dirty.
All of it
Buttholes are
is
not
dirty.
clean.
Well, so is raunchy.
You got a raunchy butthole.
Oh, you do?
Not anymore.
You talked about your fucking raunchy butthole. Oh, God, I can't even believe I'm saying it. It's this. The big one.
It's all cleaned up now.
Oh, Lord.
No
have
more
mercy.
razor burn.
Okay. So, moving on. Anyways, we're just going to take a moment. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Lions and tigers and queers. Oh my. You can now find our wickedly funny podcast streaming on Spotify. Ding dong, our podcast is on. Start streaming today because there's no podcast like Unfiltered. There's no podcast like Unfiltered. There's no podcast like Unfiltered.
And welcome back.
Welcome back.
Ooh.
I'm Stapleton.
Ooh.
Beat you to it.
What are you trying to take over?
No, trust me.
I'm
no.
Jax.
I'm Stapleton.
I'm pretty sure you can figure out who I am, though. Dude, what is wrong with you?
Oh, man. You know what I've noticed? I think one eye is more open than the other.
Oh, Lord, it's the Botox.
Isn't it? Like, I've noticed a big difference
Let me see.
in my eyes. Huh.
She just keeps looking at herself.
It's weird. I mean, I like noticed it, but now
Here
I'm like
we go,
really
guys.
noticing it.
This is what's going to happen.
Do you look yourself on camera? I mean,
Everybody's going to be looking at your fucking eye this week.
my butt, my eyes.
Well, hopefully they won't be able to see your...
My butt.
Because if they are,
Oh,
we got a problem.
we got a problem. Yeah,
big
we don't want anybody seeing
fucking
that
problem.
brown round. No, we don't want to go there. No, but have you, like, what do you think watching yourself on camera now? Like, when you're on TV, like the YouTube, like, your big screen. Like, isn't it, like, my goal is not to say like more than 10 times a podcast.
I honestly, I just watch it and I'm like, ugh.
Do you think like what? Do you think of like? You see, like what the fuck? Why am I saying like all the time?
Well, now
I
that
have
you've
never-
stuck it out there, it's
Well-
going to be bad. It's going to be all the time. You have to chill
Like
out.
right now, I just want to say like what?
I feel like
See, you're
No.
gonna do it.
I said I am.
I thought you said I like.
No, I don't mind like watching myself.
You just said it again. You got the like cheeks. The spirit's back on you.
I think no matter how anybody talks, they're gonna say like.
Yeah, but I do it.
I
a lot.
love watching myself.
Do you?
No,
No. Do you like? There it
just
goes
give
again.
it up. Stop. You need.
It's really weird. It's super cool, but so crazy. Like I wonder, actors, actresses, do you watch yourself? Like, do you? I go back and I'm like, this is what I need to improve on. You don't get that? No, you're just like.
I think we learn and grow as we are doing this. I do get quite a bit of feedback from friends of, ideas and stuff, but I not doing this for a profession. It's for fun.
For fun. And that's one thing we've said from the get-go. It's for fun, for laughs. We're not professionals. We screw up.
Eventually, we might be professionals, but right now, no. This is definitely something we do in our spare time. And I'll be honest with you, we don't have much spare time.
Oh my gosh.
But
you leave one job and then you go to edit or you go to what's going to be talked about. It's a lot, but it's fun. This is fun. It's fun to realize you're one eye's bigger than the other.
It's fun to realize a lot of things. Like there's some things that I didn't really want to know about you.
There's things I didn't want you to know about me. It's just all
I'm pretty sure there's some things you'll never know about me.
I know, we need to talk about Jax.
No, I'm not ready for that.
Come on.
All in due time.
Well, you did say something the other day.
What?
You said you think you might be
Gay.
Gay? Are you a homo?
No. I love who I love.
Don't put a title on it.
Yeah.
No, but you said, you made
What
the
was
comment.
that?
You said you think it might be time. And I was
I
like,
said
time for
in
what?
due time.
In due time.
In
Well,
due
time. Time.
Time again.
You come of. Isn't that the Bengals?
I don't know.
Time. But you said that, and I was like, ooh. 4 seasons is almost up. Just gonna get her some nookie.
You are fucking disgusting.
Oh, no, but you did say. You said it might be time.
We do know who the older one is here. And I'm
Who just
I'm
had a
proud.
birthday.
I'm proud of that one.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that because there's just some things that maybe we won't say. Like,
Oh, we got it. So we need to record your first day out.
my first day out?
Date.
No,
Your first
fucking way. And
like when you're getting ready, we should film it, and then like you go out, and then your buddy Stapleton comes out and records you eating dinner, and then for just like a minute, like, and then where it progresses, and then the next day, and see how it went,
No.
and interview you.
Good
how it
God.
went. No,
Fuck no.
why?
No. That's dumb.
They do it on reality shows all the time.
That's what you call the Bachelor and Bachelorette.
Can you imagine on a Bachelorette?
Fuck.
Do they have a homo Bachelorette?
No, I don't
They
think
should.
so.
Why don't they?
No.
Maybe we should come up with that.
No, thank you. I'll pass.
If a producer came up and said, hey, Jax, because you've been known to have a little bit of fame and people reaching out to you. Boston. Which I was very upset about because you were going to take me with you. But nope. You just had to not. Nope.
Listen, it wasn't
came
wasn't
into your
the
life.
time.
Yeah, and just took your little heart away.
That was a very weird
And I'm
situation.
like, Boston, and you're like, ba. I'm like, no, Boston, and you're like, and then,
Are you done?
Yeah,
Man, that's been a while ago.
that was though, but that was cool. Tell me your experience on what happened when you were reached out to. That's a good story.
How?
It's super cool. I don't get that.
Listen, I don't even know how they came and how they found me. No idea.
But you were on Facebook.
Yes.
Right, and they reached out to you from your Facebook.
Yeah.
Just from your profile, right? Just from your information, like.
I have no idea.
But you didn't put yourself out there like on anything.
No,
I know, that's what's so freaking crazy.
What do you mean?
That could have been a sign.
Like a single thing? I didn't put myself on single thing. No, anything single. But, I mean, I followed some of the sites and whatever, but no, I've never followed anything that has to do with matchmaking. I was just, it was just a regular day, and I got a message from
who did you get
matchmaker.
Yeah, and not just a matchmaker. Who was the matchmaker?
The matchmaker was originally from Patty. I do believe she was on E, is when her show came out. Maybe it was Bravo. But she used to do $1 million matchmaking and whatever.
That's freaking amazing.
So
that
there was some people that she brought into that show that now has the matchmaker business out of Los Angeles. So, yeah, they reached out.
And
tried to pair me with someone.
And they had a good person for you.
I guess.
You guys talked, didn't you? Didn't you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you?
Well,
was it like FaceTime or?
No.
Did you?
No. Listen, you're making up stories.
I'm trying to get you to elaborate.
This is personal.
Oh, it's
but
cool.
The bottom line is...
I talked about my brown round. That's personal.
That's dumb.
Oh, that's dumb, dude. Okay.
No, I mean, I got a message. She asked me if I was single. I was single at the time. And then...
And you were at the time.
Yeah, absolutely. And she was like, well, how would you like to fill out a form and submit it to the matchmaker? Is that good? Because I heard it.
Yeah, that was really good.
Don't forget you're in front of a microphone.
I know. And I got...
Anyways,
I'm struggling.
So she reached out to me and said, fill this out. She sent me a link, emailed it to me. I had to fill out all this stuff. And if you pass their
background check
and all that
they
stuff,
have to do a background check, don't they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then you actually meet with the individual as far as the matchmaker, and I spoke with her through video call.
The matchmaker.
Yes, a couple of times.
What's her name?
She was hot.
Oh.
Her name was Mallory. Mallory Love. Seriously.
That's really...
I don't know if that's her real name, but she was really cute.
Oh. Well, why didn't you hit on that?
Don't be stupid.
If she was cute.
It wasn't for her, fool.
You could have said, I'm not interested in Boston,
That's something
but can I get
you would
your
have done.
digits?
You would have done that.
Call me.
Oh my God. Mallory,
call me.
Stop. See how my story becomes something else.
Okay, keep going.
We interviewed, blah, blah, blah. Talked. She's like, well, I'm going to get back with you. I'm like, okay. I don't know. A few weeks later, she gets back with me and says that...
Was it a few weeks, or did she kind of touch in throughout the weeks?
No, I said
so you
a
just
few
didn't.
weeks. I'm not a few weeks.
Okay.
She touched base and said, hey...
I would have been like,
why am I... somebody... No. Again...
You're patient.
Listen, I was living my life. Nothing stopped. Nothing changed. It was still the same.
Yeah.
So she reached out to me. She scheduled a time for me to speak with this individual by phone only. You had to follow specific rules.
What kind of rules?
You could not exchange things with each other, text each other, do any of that after the call, because
they want their money.
Because they wanted to keep it real. And like the first time, like you were going to meet, and then it would be whatever. But so yeah, I mean, I talked to the chick, and she was really, really nice.
This is the Boston chick, right?
Yeah. She was really, really nice. We had a great conversation. I got feedback from Mallory.
The cute one that you should ask out.
And said that she wanted to schedule a time for us to meet each other. The lady.
In person.
In person.
In person.
She was going to come to Wichita to meet me.
She's going to fly to Wichita on a private jet to come and see you.
Oh my God.
Why didn't you do it?
Shut up. No. You can't fall for somebody like that. Goofy. I mean, jeez.
What? It could have been love at first sight. Do you believe in that? Ooh, somebody's getting there. Like, woo, you just went into Jeep mode. You believe in love at first sight?
No. I really don't.
No?
No. I don't believe in love at first sight, but
I do when I look in the mirror.
Let's see how this is turning out. This is why we don't talk about me.
No, keep going.
Because
Sorry.
this is bullshit.
But no, I just want
Oh my God.
So you don't believe in love at first sight?
No, I told you no. I don't lie about it. I don't believe in love at first sight. I think that you have a connection, you see where the
But wouldn't that be
goes.
connection be like if you have this connection with somebody, you look across the room, you're like, oh my God.
Well, obviously, I have never experienced love at first sight just yet in my life.
No.
So.
But do you think it exists? Like your parents?
They say it does. My parents wasn't love at first sight.
No,
Come on,
wasn't it?
give me a break.
Your dad, they were a very good-looking couple.
Yeah, it's very true.
I think my parents had love at first sight.
Well, my parents got forced to get married.
They did?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes.
Oh, Italians do that?
Yeah.
Okay, we need to come back to that. Okay, so you decided not to meet
I backed out.
because
I was
talking to somebody.
pretty smitten over somebody else.
Yeah.
So, yes. There was no way that I could play a game and try to figure out which one was better than the other.
The one that had the plane.
I don't even know where you're coming from. You have a fucking plane. That's your bullshit make-up stories. But no, I think you would have played the game with two. I only played the game with not even a game. I couldn't do it. And I actually told Mallory, I'm like, I'm sorry. There's absolutely no way I can fulfill any of this. And I needed to bow out gracefully. And she truly tried to talk me into meeting her. Mm-hmm. And I just kept saying, no, I can't. You got to go with your gut. And my gut told me this wasn't the right thing to do.
My gut was saying, Bestie, go for it.
Yeah, no.
And then you said, I'm not going to. And I said, give her my number.
I didn't. And it was very, very crazy experience. But the relationship obviously ended last year. My relationship ended last year.
It was 5 years. 5 years?
5 years what?
The end. Was it 5 years in? How many years?
I don't know how many years. But before we were together, it was different. But anyways, I'm not going to get into...
No, it was worth it was worth you saying, no, I don't want to do this, I want to do that.
Oh,
Because
100%.
you had always been wondering, if you didn't take the step you took, this one doesn't work out, then this one would have been gone forever and you wouldn't have known.
Right. I just wasn't willing to risk what it was that was in front of me. But that ended last year, which was fine. But I can tell you one thing. I don't know if you remember this, but Mallory found me again. She reached out to me, I think, in August of last year. somewhere during my breakup.
And you couldn't because you told her you had to go through
Yeah.
the 4 seasons.
I said no. And she's like, just, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, no. I said, first and foremost, when you have kids involved, it's hard. It's really hard to break away from what it used to be and what it will be. And I said, I just can't put myself in that position again. Because
the person she was trying to set you up with
had kids.
Kids.
Yeah.
Did Mallory have kids?
I have no idea.
Still think you need her number.
Just be quiet. Can you just zip the lip?
Mallory love.
So yeah, I turned it down. She reached out to me another time and tried to talk me into it.
Again?
And I said, really, I mean, I have to be by myself for at least a year before I even think about dating someone again.
Been a year.
It's not a year. It'll be a year in May.
May. Got it. M.
It's a year and the 4 seasons will be fully through, but that doesn't necessarily mean I'm just going to put myself out there because
no.
I'm still not,
I was very surprised to hear that you were considering it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I even made a comment to our producer. I was like, guess what Jax said today? And she's like, no, we gotta set her up. I'm like, no, we do not do that. No, it's gotta happen on its own.
Yeah, it's natural, but you have awesome opportunities and great experiences that you learned from, and it was pretty cool to be somebody that was the possibility of being matched up. It honestly, when you get in their database, it's free, and if you're matched to one of their clients, then they reach out to you and you go through the motions. And Mallory tried it twice, and I just...
Third time's a charm, Mallory. Don't give up on my girl.
I just wasn't ready for that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Well, I mean, it was
Mallory
a great experience.
M, May M. It's a sign. You're going to hear from Mallory in May. Mallory love. Wouldn't you freak out? Let's put it out there in the universe. Universe! Mallory in May.
So, Lord have mercy.
I'm so proud of you. Honestly, I'm very proud of you.
Proud of me for what?
Just the steps you take. You're just so...
You have to get to know yourself all over again. You gotta like yourself before you can love someone.
You gotta love yourself before you can love someone.
But you have to like it first, and then you have to love it.
Yep.
So it's important.
Yeah.
I'm not a hopper. Never have been. Never will be.
Not a bunny rabbit. Nope.
No, not worth it.
You take the time.
I can say that I had, maybe when I was very, very, very young.
That was the chick staring at you.
Yeah.
Over the bed. Creepy.
So I wonder if the camera's showing that you're moving around right now.
Oh. Petting our mascot.
So there you have it. You have one story about me.
That's good. No, and I am proud of you because you take the time, you figure shit out, look at where you were a year ago and where you are now. I mean, would you have ever guessed in a million years we'd be sitting here behind mics talking about our life and sharing it with all these people?
No.
And it's a good thing.
It is.
It's a good thing.
It's fun. It's fun. So.
Yeah.
We have good ideas.
Yeah. That will be... I hope something happens in May, just so we can come back and talk about it.
Oh my God. Maybe. You never know. I mean, there's been stranger things that have happened with us.
No kidding. God, just today, with our recording earlier, freaking weird shit.
There's all kinds of weird shit.
Maybe my eyes weren't the same size after the ghost story. I think maybe...
Maybe the ghost is... I think you just slept too much today.
I slept a lot. I needed to sleep.
Yes, you do have to listen to your body when it says it's time to go night-night, even if it's during the day.
Mm.
And when I called her this morning, she was still in bed.
At 10:30.
10:30. Can you imagine?
Oh my God.
Do some of you stay in bed that long?
I never.
Whoa.
I was beat. I don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened either, but you were...
But when you called, I was like, oh my God, let's get going.
Yeah.
Gotta do my hair. I'll be there in a minute.
Yeah, she said that, but I said, no, take your time.
Take your time. She said, get your caffeine in ya.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you made sure you're not falling asleep on camera. Do not yawn on camera with Luke. Jax.
Dude, that was dumb.
What? When I yawned? I don't know. It was right after the ghost story.
It was embarrassing for you.
Oh, for
and
me?
Then you had to get up and leave the conversation.
It was 11 seconds. The producer and I watched, and it was right. I wonder if it had something to do with Satan come over my body or something, because like I was there, and all of a sudden, and you'll see it on What the Fuck when we show it. I'm like there, and I just kind of disappear for 11 seconds. And then I yawn, and you're like, I'm sorry, I'm keeping you up. And I'm like, I need some caffeine or something. What if it was a spirit?
Could have been.
Fuck yeah, it could have been. That's freaking scary.
It is scary.
Because I disappeared. I really, you could see it in my eyes. I just like went, and then I came back, and then I yawned, and it was just like, freaking creepy.
Wow.
Yeah. It could have been.
It could have been. I hope it was.
Oh my God.
Don't teach a lesson.
Oh my God.
Don't be going to no devil's places.
Devil's punch bowl, devil's elbow, devil's churn.
What are you doing?
Devil was petting my dog. Yeah.
You can't even hide it, dude. You need something in your hands, like the whole time, like holding a couple of pens or something.
And that's why I think I like hold my Dr. Pepper, and I'm like, but then, and I slurp because I have these bands in my mouth, and
sounds
I'm
like
probably
you have
talking.
terrible manners when you do it.
I know. And
Try it.
To drink it?
Yeah.
It's hard. And plus my lip.
Well, that's kind of something you created yourself.
I know. You see me suck my straw earlier, though. I did pretty good.
I don't watch you suck shit. God, I am not Dolly. I don't watch you all the fucking time.
What do I do with this thing?
Listen, I just let you figure your shit out. I can't even watch that. I don't pay attention. So the only time that I pay attention is if a beautiful woman is walking by or something. But other than that, yeah, no.
Or if you're talking to Mallory.
She is hot. There's no doubt. She's very cute. And very sweet.
Yeah.
Anyways.
That's super cool. Super
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. I mean, Mallory took, Mallory's, I think, the CEO.
CEO.
And then she brought in, the other two that were working with Patty at $1 Million Matchmaker are with Mallory. So.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So.
So stay tuned in May.
Oh my God. Nothing's going to happen in May.
I'm going to laugh when it does. I'm going to go, ha, 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 ha. Told you.
Told ya. What else you got? Is that it?
I think that's all I got right now.
Wow.
I know. We just spent almost 30 minutes on this thing. Talking about
Things. Yeah.
Yep. Still wondering about my eyes.
I think you're going to be fine.
Think?
I'm more than confident that you're going to be fine. You just have to wake up because you did sleep in today, and you probably just have like what they call a
lazy eye. I got a wandering eye.
I don't think it's wandering.
I don't think it's doing anything.
Is it really lazy? Because if it was wandering, my ass would be out of here. gonna be okay. Anyways, I think we're coming to a close for this one. Just remember, don't be vain and think this podcast is about you. Peace out.
Deuces.
Thank you for watching this episode of Jax and Stapleton Unfiltered. Today's show featured founding podcasters Jax and Stapleton. Executive produced by both Jax and Stapleton. Sound editing and the theme song by Jamie Hudson. Video editing by Jax, Stapleton, and Jamie Hudson. Produced by Daniel Aguilera. Be sure to follow us on your socials. We'll be popping up soon on all. Or visit us at jaxstapletonunfiltered.com. As Jax always says, don't be vain and think this podcast is about you.
No, I didn't.